सिस्टम वो वाला सिस्टम क्यों जो था वो बढ़िया था, ट्रांजिशन वाला आपके हाथ में कंट्रोल होने वाला सिस्टम बढ़िया था। Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to all of you on the platform of Exampore. I am Sanjay Singh Tomar, your maths mentor, and I welcome you all in this very important session, guys. Ratios and proportions, part 3, or you can say the day 3. Okay, ratios and proportion, day 3. So we are going to do some more questions today, guys. Some important, some very important, and some very tricky questions as well today. So do join me, and once you join, please do not forget to let me know by your comments as well. Good evening, Shrivani. I hope you are absolutely great. Okay, so a very warm welcome to all of you guys. Please, once you join, just do two things. Just do two things. One is, do let me know by your comments about your joining, and second is what? Second is, comment me after you join, and and the second thing is, share the sessions, share the session with your friends, with your colleagues, across the Telegram groups, across the WhatsApp study groups, so that others can also join us, Hello Prajwal, good evening. Let's begin. What is there? Let's begin. What is there? Okay, so we have to begin from here today, guys. We have to begin from here today. 10 dozen apples, 15 dozen mangoes, 20 dozen oranges are kept for. Guys, is it getting cut? Is it getting cut? Just a minute, just a minute, just a minute. Okay. Hello, Atul. How are you? Okay. Yeah. So, initially there are 10 dozen apples. Initially there are 10 dozen apples, 15 dozen mangoes, and 20 dozen oranges. Yeah. Initially there are 10 dozen apples, 10 dozen apples, 15 dozen mangoes, and 20 dozen oranges. Dozen oranges. Okay. Now, half of the first. What is half of the first? 5. 5 dozen apples are added. 15 dozen apples now. 1 by third of second. 1 by third of the second is 5 mangoes. So 20 mangoes now. And 1 by fourth of and 1 by 4th of the third. So orange here. This is for orange. 1 by 4 is again 5 oranges are add. So it is 25 oranges now. It is 25 oranges now. So how many total fruits now? Total number of fruits are 20, 45, 60 dozen. Total number of fruits are 60 dozen. 60 dozen. 12, 20, 25, 45, 45 plus 5, 50 plus 10, 60. 60 dozen. 1 dozen has 12 fruits, so it is 720. 1 dozen is 12 number, 720 fruits. Good one, good one. Not a bad one. Good one. Well done, Prajwal. Well done, Shrivani. Well done, Sudeep. Others as well. Doable. Doable, guys. Come on, guys, it's doable. It's very doable, guys. Looking very easy. All of you can just nail it. All of you can just nail it very soon. All of you can just nail it very soon. Initially, the employees' wages are in the ratio 1, 2, 3. Assume them 100, 200, 300. Assume them 100, 200, 300. First got an increment of 5%. 5% of 100 is 5. You will say, sir, his salary would be 105 now. Second got an increment of 10%. 10% of 200 is 20, so his salary is 220. And third got an increment of 15%. And 15% of 300 is 45. So his salary has become 345. What is the ratio they maintain now? What is the ratio they maintain now? What is the ratio they maintain now, guys? What is the ratio they maintain? If you simplify by 5, it's 21. If you simplify by 5, 5 4 ja 20, 5 4 ja 20. If you simplify by 5, it's 69. Option. Option. Option number A. Absolutely correct, guys. All of you are absolutely correct. Sudeep, Prajwal, Shrivani. Sudeep, Prajwal, Shrivani, all of you are correct. Atul, you try some questions as well. Theoretical question. A theoretical question, guys. Either a glass is broken or non-broken. Either a glass is broken or non-broken. So, either a glass is broken or non-broken. So, they should be integers. They should be integers, not in decimal. So, if they will maintain 8:2, total is 10. 10 is equal to 10 integer. If they will maintain 5:4, total is 9. 9 is equal to 10 non-integral. If it is 2, 2 is equal to 10, 1 is equal to 5 integral. Integral values. If this is 5, 5 is equal to 10. If 5 is equal to 10, 1 is equal to 2. So integral. This will give you an integral values. This will give you integral values. This will give you integral values. This will not give you integral values. 9 is equal to 10. So 1 is equal to 1.1. 5 is equal to 5.5. So this is your answer. Cool. Got it. Got it. Prajwal, Shudeep and Srivani, all of you are correct. PS. Prajwal, Shudeep and Srivani, all of you are correct. Can I move on, guys? Can I move on? This category of question, guys, I think we have done it once. So today is also going to be a revision for you to do it twice. Today is also going to be a revision for you to do it twice. Yeah. Two numbers, what should be subtracted from each, so that from 17:24 you can form 1:2. Guys, can we club these ratios? Is there is even a single condition with the help of that we can make these ratios balance? Is there is a single condition with the help of that we can make these ratios equal? Yeah, there is one condition. And the condition is that same number is subtracted from each. The same number is subtracted or added to each. This difference should be same. If there is even a single condition, we can make the ratios equal. Now we can balance the ratios. If there is even a single condition, now we can balance the ratios. Here it is the difference of 7. Here it is the difference of 1. So multiply it by 7 here. Multiply it by 7 here. So it is 17:24. And this is 7:14. It's decreasing by 10 and it's decreasing by 10. So 10 should be subtracted from each to make this happen. 10 should be subtracted from each to make this happen. I think I have taken this concept in detail yesterday as well, that in what case you can find out the answer and in what case you cannot find out the answer. Guys, is this logic is clear to you? Like clubbing the yesterday concept, clubbing the today's concept, how this is different and how we are able to find out the answer. How this is different and why we are being able to find out the answer. Because here there is a single point of contact. And the point of contact is that same number should be subtracted. And the point of contact is that the same number should be subtracted. So with that condition, we can balance the ratios. With that condition, we can balance the ratios. Yeah. Huge concept. I think we have taken this yesterday, maybe. Or maybe like this. Or maybe like this. Okay, a practice for you. Proportion, I remember I have taught you. Proportion, I remember I have taught you. Their mean proportion is 12 and the third proportion is 768. You will say, sir, let the numbers are A and B. Let the numbers are A and B. If their mean proportion is 12, means 12 is inside it. 12 is inside it. And their third proportional is 768. This is the diagram what you need to make. This is the condition what you need to make. If they are in a continued proportion, if these 30 numbers are in the continued proportion, then mean ka square should be equal to product of other two. So 12 ka square should be product of other two. So product of the numbers should be 144. Product of the numbers should be 144. Gone. Option available. Gone. Option available. Two options are still in the competition. Two are gone. Two options are still in the competition. Two are gone. Okay. So either it is 348 or 624. Either it is 348 or 624. Now, what we will do? This C is equal to B square by A. This is your C now. So C is equal to B square by A. Which of the following will satisfy this condition? If you take it this as the answer, B is 48. 48 into 48 divide by A. 16 into 48. This is looking that they are equal to each other. Just a common observation. 480 into 10, 480. 48 into 10, 480. And this is whatever, like 288. It will become 768. A common observation. A common observation. So this is correct. And this is not. Because this will not give you this 768. If you take B as 24, so 24 ka square divide by A. It's a very small number, 96. It's a very small number, 96. So this is not the case. This is the case. Got it? This is not the case. This is the case. Got it, guys? Come on, tell me. Come on, tell me. Come on, tell me. Keep it up. Great. Great. Let's move on. Few more proportion problems what we began yesterday. Few more proportion problems. You can, guys, you can go back, and I would have created this playlist, guys. I will create this playlist of ratios and proportion. Please follow it completely. Please follow it completely. I'm going to make it big. I'm going to make it big. When you add x to these numbers, they will become in proportion. Now, if they will become in proportion, they have to follow the condition as well. If they will become in proportion, guys, they should satisfy the condition as well. Agree or not? If they will become in proportion, they have to satisfy the condition as well. What is the condition? A upon B should be equal to C upon D. A upon B is equal to C plus D. Now here, lot of the people face the difficulty in solving it. For that, I am giving you the solution. The solution is applying dividendo. Yesterday as well, now we have applied dividendo in one problem. Do you remember? Yesterday as well, we have applied dividendo in one problem. So keep the numerator as it is and apply denominator minus numerator. What is dividendo? It is basically numerator minus denominator, but since denominator is bigger, so I'm applying denominator minus numerator. No issues. No issues whatsoever. You can apply numerator minus denominator as well. You can apply denominator minus numerator as well. No issues whatsoever. But whatever you will apply here, you have to apply the same here. Whatever you will apply here, you have to apply the same over here. So I'm applying 3 plus x minus 2 plus x, 1. 35 plus x minus 30 minus x, 5. Long looking problem has just become nothing. A long looking problem has just become nothing. You will say, sir, 10 plus 5x is equal to 30 plus x. 4x is equal to 20. Amazing. Guys, amazing. A bad looking calculation has reduced to a easy looking calculation. Now, what is the mean proportion of? The mean proportion of two numbers is under root of AC. Yeah, we have read it. The mean proportion B is equal to under root AC. So mean proportion is under root of other two. The mean proportion is under root of other two. X is 5, x plus 7, 12, and 5 minus 2, 3. Clear, guys? Perfectly clear. If it is, you have all to raise your thumbs ups. At least five. 1, 2. Prajwal is doing it twice to compensate for others. Okay. Rest, guys, it is not clear to you or what? Or you are hesitating in interacting? Rest, is it not clear to you or you are hesitating in interacting? Let's move on, bhai. So only if you ask, then only I will repeat. Na? Otherwise, why would I repeat the same thing twice? Value of diamond is directly proportional to the square of its weight. A diamond break into 3 pieces with weight in the ratio 1 to 3. With weights in the ratio 1 to 3. What is the actual value of the diamond? So value of the diamond is proportional to weight square. Value is proportional to weight square. Okay. Value is proportional to weight square. A diamond is break into 3 pieces with the weights in the ratio 1 to 3. If after getting break is weights is in the ratio 1, 2 and 3. So before it should be 6. Before getting break, it should be 6. Common sense. If after getting break their weights are 1, 2 and 3, then before getting break their weight should be 6. But now the value will play a major role. because the value is proportional to weight का square. Value is proportional to weight का square. So final value is 1 plus 4 plus 9, 14. And the initial value is 6 ka square, 36. So this is playing a role. This is playing a role. Now there is a huge decrement in the value. Now there is a huge decrement in the value. Initially the value was 36 and now it is only 14. Initially the value was 36 and now it is only 14. Huge loss. So loss of 22. Loss of 22 is given as 22, na? Okay, perfect. Looking cool. Looking cool. Okay. 22. Acha, the final price is given, guys. The final price is given. It is not a question about losses given. It is about the final price is given. So final price is 14. 14 is given as 49,000. 7 2 ja, 7 7 ja. 2 is equal to 7,000. 2 is equal to 7,000. What is the initial price? 36. What is the initial price? 36. If 2 is known, how can you find out 36? How can you find out 36? I think by multiplication by 18. By multiplication by 18. If you are multiplying by 18 here, you have to multiply by 18 here as well. Any worries whatsoever? Any worries whatsoever? Clear, guys? Clear to all? Come on, do reply. Is it clear to all? Come on. The correct answer is A. The correct answer is A. The correct answer is A. Let's move on. Let's move on to the next question of the day. Let's move on to the next question of the day and enjoy it. And enjoy it. Let's move on to the next question of the day and enjoy it. Come on, guys, keep on interacting as well so that I would be able to make your all concepts clear. You know, guys, our earth look like this. Our earth look like this. There is one northern hemisphere and another is southern hemisphere. It's a spherical. I have taken its 2D projection. It's a spherical. I have taken its 2D projection. Okay. Can I say the volume of the northern hemisphere is equal to the volume of the southern hemisphere? Definitely I can say this. Volume of the northern hemisphere is equal to the volume of the southern hemisphere. What are ratios saying? Ratios saying that in the northern hemisphere, land and water. In the northern hemisphere, land and water is in the ratio 1:2. In the southern hemisphere, it is in the ratio 3:4. In the northern and southern. Okay. So, guys, according to the ratio, the volume of the northern is 3 and the volume of the southern is 7. It is not balanced. It is not balanced, bacha. Are you getting my point? What I'm trying to say? Are you getting my point? What I'm trying to say? I'm trying to say, according to ratio, volume of northern is 3 and volume of southern is 7, which is not correct because their volume should be same. Because their volume should be same, so you have to make it same. So you have to make it same. If it is not same, you have to make it same. Multiply by 7 in the first ratio. Multiply by 7 in the first ratio and multiply by 3 in the second ratio. So first ratio will become 7 1 ja 7, 7 2 ja 14 and second ratio will become 9:12. So actually northern land and water is this, southern land and water is this. Now if I add up these two, I will get the complete earth. If I add up these two, I will get the complete earth. So on adding northern and southern, the complete earth is 16:28. When you simplify it, it will become 26 बच्चा है ना 26. It will become 8:30. Watch out and do let me know once you understand it. Watch out and just do let me know once you watch out, once you see out this. Is it 100% clear? Is it absolutely clear? Is it conceptually clear as well? Okay, so the sum of northern and southern hemisphere after getting them balanced would be equal to the total earth. Would be equal to the total earth. Would be equal to the total earth. Let's move on. Some very important questions, guys, we are cracking today. Some very important questions we are cracking today. That would be called as a cracker day. What numbers should be added to each of these numbers so that the numbers obtained are in the proportion? What numbers should be added to each of these numbers so that the numbers obtained are in the proportion? Let x is added. So 8 plus x upon 13 plus x should be in the proportion with 26 plus x upon 40 plus x. Again, what we will do, we will apply the dividendo. Again, what we will do, we will apply the dividendo. I will keep the numerator as it is. I will keep the numerator as it is and apply denominator minus numerator. And apply denominator minus numerator, it will come 13 minus 8, 5. Wow. Then I will keep the numerator as it is and apply dividendo, that is this minus this, which will come out to be 14. Which will come out to be 14. I know it's not too much getting solved, but still it's beneficial for you. Still it's beneficial for you. Once you cross multiply it, 14 8 ja. How much? 14 8 ja. How much? 14 into 2, 28, 28, 140 minus 28, 112. 112 plus 14x is equal to 100 plus 30, 130. 130 plus 5x. Take it this side, 9x is equal to. Take it that side, 18. X is 2. X is 2. No, one of the way is this, which everyone likes. Another is the option. You take 3, it is 11 by 16. And this is 29. Not solvable, guys. Not solvable. It cannot become equal. They cannot become equal. They cannot simplify. Go for second option, 2. 8 plus 2, 10. 13 plus 2, 15. They can simplify. It's 28 and this 42. Even they can simplify. If these two can simplify among themselves, this means this is solvable. So 2/3. 14 2 ja, 14 3 ja, 2/3. Now it's up to you guys whether you use this one or whether you use this one. That's your judiciousness. I have given you both the methods. Now it's up to you what you like most. Come on. These three numbers are in the mean proportion. Mean proportion is nothing. You can call it as a continued proportion. Yeah. Continued is a better word. Continued. Yeah. Continued is a better word as compared to mean. So three numbers are in a continued proportion. You will say, sir, in that case, if x, y, z are in a continued proportion, then x upon y is equal to y upon z. So you will say a square minus b square upon a plus b should be equal to a plus b upon x. A detailed way, guys, I'm taking. Yeah. Just to make sure that each and every one is able to understand. Now, why I'm roughing this, guys? Just to make sure that none of you will get any kind of confusion, I'm taking them PQ. P by Q is equal to Q by R. So once you simplify it, it A minus B, A plus B over A plus B is equal to a plus b over x. So x comes out to be a plus b over a minus b. There is a small point to be taken care, guys, that what it is coming, a plus b over a minus b or a minus b over a plus b. You need to take care of this point, guys, otherwise it would not be good for you. Otherwise it would not be good for you if you forget this point. If you forget this point, then there is a problem happened. Then the problem happened, which should not have been. Let's move on. Today it is looking, guys, that your interaction was less. No worries, guys, you can watch it in the recording, guys, and you can just make the proper notes later on. You can make the proper notes later on as well. If 16 is subtracted from each, numbers would be in the ratio 3:4. Numbers would be in the ratio 3:4. Guys, till the moment same number is subtracted, it's comparatively an easier problem. Till the moment the same number is subtracted, it's comparatively a easier problem or a direct problem. So if the same number is subtracted, it's a direct problem. Initially 5:6. Then 3:4. If you check the ratio, here also 2 subtracted, here also 2 subtracted. And you are also subtracting the same number. So ratios are balanced. You are also subtracting the same number, so ratios are already given balanced. Examiner is so kind to you. Examiner is so kind to us. So 2 is given as 16. 2 is given as 16. So 1 is equal to 8. So numbers are 8 5 ja 40, 8 6 ja 48. 1 is equal to 8. So 5 is equal to 40, 6 is equal to 48. So numbers are 40 and 48. Numbers are 40 and 48. If 8 is added to the first number and 3 subtracted from the second number, they will become 48, 45. And their ratio is 16:15. So as long as the same number is added or the same number is subtracted, it's a comparatively easier problem. It's a comparatively easier problem if the same number is added or subtracted. If different numbers are added or subtracted, you need to take the k. If different numbers are added or subtracted, then you need to take the k. If different numbers are added or subtracted, you need to take the k. No, Shrivani, no. There is a gap over those classes for some time. Okay, again the question is what we have done it just a little bit time ago. Again the question is like that, what we have done it just a little bit time ago. 12, x is added to each. So 12 plus x, 21 plus x is in the proportion with 28 plus x upon 45 plus x. Apply the dividendo keeping the numerator as it is. Apply the dividendo 9. Keeping the numerator as it is, apply the dividendo 17. 17. Yeah, 17. Oh, again a bit of multiplication. Again a bit of multiplication. Okay. Cross multiplied. 17 into 12 into 10, 170, 34, 204. 204 plus 17x is equal to, how would I multiply this? 29 into 10, 280, 280 minus 28. 252. 252 plus 9x. Okay. Take it over here and take it over there. So, you will say, sir, 8x is equal to 48, x is 6. Guys, these are the calculations what you should be doing, guys, very frequently. These are the calculation you should be doing very frequently. What is the mean proportion of? What is the mean proportion of x plus 3 and 4x plus 1? Six plus 3, 9. 6 4 24 plus 1, 25. Guys, I used to give one more thinking method over it. If it is clear to you, then I will do it once by thinking method as well. Some of you, those who are my previous students, would know this. I used to give one thinking method as well. And once you note it down, I will give you that as well. Once you note it down, I will give you that as well. Okay. And that method says, what it says? It says that, okay, whatever is the value of x, it would be an integral, na? Then only the options are integral. Whatever is the value of x, it would be integral, na? Then only the options are integral. So why not start from x is equal to 1 directly? Why not start it from x? Directly your question is this. Directly your question is this. If options are integral, if options are integers, definitely x would also be an integer. Then only this is coming. Otherwise, it will come a third or whatever. So, if you take x is equal to 1, 4 into 5, 20, not a perfect square. If you take x is equal to 2, 5 into 9, 45, not a perfect square. 3, it's 6 into 13, not a perfect square. 7 into 17, not a perfect square. If you take 5, it's 8 into 21, not a perfect square. If you take 6, it's 9 into 25. Both are perfect square. 15 is the answer. You started from x is equal to 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got the answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got the answer. You need not to do this. Yeah. You need not to do this. Without even finding the value of x, you are getting the answers. Without even finding the value of x, you are getting the answer. Okay. Let's move on further. Thank you, Prajwal. You read it for the first time with me? Great. Great. Very good. Very good to know this. Till the same number is added, there is no shoes. I told you, na. Till the moment you add the same numbers, there is no shoe. Till the moment you add the same number, there is no shoe. You are adding the same number, no issues whatsoever. 5:2, 9:4. 4 increment, 2 increment ratios are not balanced. Ratios are not balanced, however, we can balance them. However, we can balance them very quickly. 3 difference, 5 difference, multiply by the inverse. Multiply by the inverse, they will get automatically balanced. They will get automatically balanced. 25:10 and 27:12. Okay, let's see. Now there is a same increment in both. Now there is a same increment in both. Increment of 2, increment of 2, which is given as 4. Increment of 2 is given as 4. So multiplication of 2. So my actual numbers are 50 and 20. My actual numbers are 50 and 20. My actual numbers are 50 and 20 on multiplying by 2. On multiplying by 2. Now, if 5 is subtracted from each, 50 minus 5 and 20 minus 5, the ratio is 45:15, 3:1. Okay, with this question, guys, I'm going to wind up the session now. I hope you might have thoroughly enjoyed it. There are few questions left. I would be really happy, you guys, if you try these. This is done. Yeah. I would be really happy if you try these. Okay, this was done. So this is what I'm leaving as a homework for you. Try your skills. This is what I'm leaving homework for you. Try your skills, guys. Try your skills. 2 skills we have developed today. 2 skills we have developed today. You have to try it by both. You have to try it by both. Rest other all is done. Wow. Rest other all is done. So only a single homework. Try it by both methods. Yeah. Try it by both methods. What are given today? Try it by both methods. What are given today? Okay. And give me the answers in the comment box. So this is about the Exampur official app, guys. You might be knowing very well about it. I hope you might have downloaded it all now. If any one of you is remaining, guys, I think you should have downloaded it by now, or you should be doing it by now, guys. There is a huge features of paid classes, quizzes, free topic-wise, free subject-wise quizzes, job alerts, guys, which you generally miss most of the time. Previous year PDFs with the solutions. Then free courses are going to start soon. Test series, study materials is already there. Current affairs, practice questions. This is the steps to download it. Go to the Play Store, search the Exampur, install it, open it, register it, fill the credentials, and enjoy learning. Take care of yourself, guys. Have a great time. If you like the session, please do not forget to like it before going. Please do not forget to like it before going. I will meet you in the next session very soon. Those who are doing the CPO geometry with me, meet me tomorrow. And those who are doing the arithmetic JCA with me, meet me on the Sunday. meet me on the Sunday with the complete marathon session, with a complete marathon session on the arithmetic, with a complete marathon session on the arithmetic. Take care of yourself. Have a great time.